love to have the kind of lawn that the neighbors envy, but most importantly, one that's safe for your children, your animals, and for you to play on. Well, our next guest is John Perry, and he's the founder and CEO of BioGreen USA. He's here to tell you how you can make your yard safe and beautiful. How are you today?
Good. How are you? Good morning.
We had a really nice conversation about this. I had no idea that this kind of fertilizer existed.
Yes.
Because that's what this is. I guess we should talk about it. It's what is BioGreen and how will it affect everybody at home?
Sure. Well, you know, actually the premise behind it is simple. Basically, we have used everything that the environment needs and brought our ingredients from the environment so that everything can be more sustainable, healthy, resist pests on its own, and we actually use about 95% less nitrogen than any other fertilizer on the market.
You were telling me some things about synthetics. Maybe we should talk about synthetic fertilizer because that's what a lot of people use.
Sure.
But what is it made of? And how is it made?
Absolutely. Well, a synthesized fertilizer is basically a company takes a product, puts it into a usable format for a plant to take. So it sort of skips the bacterial process of breakdown to feed plants. There's an awful lot of fossil fuels that go into heating the nitrogen to get it into a format that a plant can use. It is.
Okay.
It's a treatment. So basically we've got products that are put into a form that will skip a whole carbon cycle and just attach themselves to a plant. Whereas we feed the bacteria, feed the soil life, bring everything back into balance that way so that the plant can thrive in a natural environment.
So BioGreen is completely natural, and I think a lot of people are starting to say, okay, yeah, I want to protect the planet, but I'd really like to have something affordable to treat my yard, and I want it to be safe because there is no pesticide used in this.
That's correct. Yeah, and there's actually a few things. We take it further than just having a eco-friendly product. I mean, it is safe for plants, safe for kids, you know, safe for pets. Everybody can go out on it. Spray and play, we use that a lot because anybody can be on the lawn immediately after.
It is a liquid.
It's a liquid, exactly.
Okay.
Everything we do is a liquid. And to take it a step further, there's a few things that'll happen. We can actually have people lower their watering on their ground because we're loading it up with an organic carbon source.
Okay.
It will hold more moisture in the root zone. Grass will actually grow a bit slower, so you don't have to cut it as often.
Nice.
Okay, so we can actually cut down some air pollution as well as water that's going out. So it's sort of an expanding cycle of green.
We were talking that basically this is about keeping your yard and everything in balance the way nature really intended it to be.
That's correct.
But what is the benefit? Am I going to, when I use this, let's say I use it, will I see the benefits in a week or 2 weeks?
You know, sometimes this is in as little as 24 hours. Depending on how bad a lawn or a plant is, it may take a little more time. You know, we're not miracle workers. But the product fixes things naturally.
How does it, okay, let's talk about the cost effectiveness compared to the synthesized stuff, which is kind of polluting things.
Yes.
Yours, how much is that? Is it a lot more?
No, actually, we're on par and in some cases cheaper than most synthetics out there. In fact, gas prices are affecting the fertilizer prices right now.
Really?
So even from last year, you go to a home and garden center and prices are up 100% from last year.
What I don't like about some fertilizers, well, it smells poisonous. It doesn't smell good. So how does yours smell?
Earthy, very earthy.
I like that.
Like real dirt.
Okay.
I mean, that's really the best way to describe it.
So you really can spray this down.
Correct.
And it's very easy to apply.
Yes.
And then I can go out and play in the lawn with the kids.
You could walk around with me while I'm treating your lawn and ask me questions while I'm doing it.
Really?
Yes.
Now, how long will it last? Do we have to do it monthly? Or?
Fertilization is standard across the board. 4 to 6 weeks
Okay.
is average for fertilization. We stay on par with everybody that way.
How can we get this?
You know, we are a service company here. You can actually call our 800 number, 877-246-2406.
Okay.
And get a hold of us that way or look on our website as well, which is biogreen.com. And that's how you get us. We'll come out and treat your property.
I would think that a lot of landscapers would want this as well.
They're coming around.
Are they? Are
Yes.
they starting to? Because you know, when you think of the other option, when you think of synthetic, I don't think great when I hear the word synthetic.
Most people don't.
I'd much rather to go the natural way. Most importantly, this is good for the environment as we move to the future.
Correct.
Because that's what BioGreen's all about.
That is correct.
You're 100% green.
That's right.
You know, this is crazy. Tell everybody real quick, because I had this. I said this was made of corn.
Corn plastic, yes. Actually, this is a new thing. They're starting to make plastic utensils and plates and different things like that out of a biodegradable plastic. It's a simple concept. I mean, I don't know why people haven't thought of this earlier, but since there is such a push for green and sustainable, this is a great way to go.
You know, we only have one planet, and it's going to pot if we don't do something about it.
That's correct.
So this is great. So again, we can find your product. We're going to have all your information on our website. We'll link to your website, so everybody can go green. You can do it in a healthy way with BioGreen.